Welcome back, Mech Warriors. I apologize in advance. I am still sick, so at times during this video, I'm sure I'm going to sound like a nasally virgin, or my energy levels are going to trail off and my voice is just going to go really quiet for no apparent reason. So I apologize for that in advance. Please bear with me, as the AIDS is real at this time. But anyway, so December 1st, patch day, a bunch of the PTS changes are going live for balance, and the Marauder came out today. So let's take a look at the Marauder and see what we can do with it. Now, the first thing that I'm looking for is whether the mech is XL viable or not, and I think based off of the frontal cross section, I think the mech is XL viable. I'm assuming the CT is like from this area here, and then this is like side torso, arms. So I'm assuming in the frontal profile at least that it's very much like a Stormcrow and spreads damage well. Obviously, if that is the case, this is going to be side torso here. So if you flank this mech, you're going to get your XL shot out instantly. So situational awareness is going to be a big part of the mech's survivability. But as long as you do that, I feel like this mech's going to be pretty solid to run XL on, and with these Stormcrow / Stalker-ish hitboxes, I feel like you just kind of need to gently rotate your torso when you're taking return fire. You don't like try to shield like a humanoid mech. You're just gonna roll the damage gently, because the actual cross sections for each part of the hitbox are rather narrow here. So anyway, that being said, we're just gonna instantly ditch the 300 standard for a 300 XL. Let's pop double heat sinks and endo in it. And I was looking at the quirks yesterday before the mech was released, and with 3 ballistics slots on the 3R variant, I'm really tempted to run a DACA build with like 4 medium lasers and triple autocannons, but I've played mechs like that before. I don't want to play another Jaeger mech. I have that. I've built it. So I'm actually going to go ahead and try to keep the flavor of the mech and keep the PPCs, especially in light of the fact that it has a PPC velocity buff quirk of 50%. So it should help with the accuracy of the PPCs greatly and give them a lot more consistency when trading at long range. So I'm just going to stick with it. Yeah. As far as the other quirks go, you've got additional instruction to CT of +23, left torso, right torso +16, your arms +12, your legs +16. So I feel like this mech, even though it's not quite ballistics driven, has quirks that are ballistics based in terms of extra survivability, because you need to FaceTime it to get your damage off with ballistics. So that could be cool. And we got energy heat gen of -5%, PPC heat gen -5%. I mean, 10% off of 10 heat on a PPC shot is negligible. It's still going to be 9 heat, still going to be hot. They're still 7 tons each. I mean, technically, large laser's better still, but you know, it gets old playing the same things over and over again. So I'm going to try to keep the flavor of the mech and keep the PPCs and medium lasers. With the XL endo and double heat sinks, I'm gonna pop a UAC 5 in here and pray to RNGesus that it doesn't lock up often. I think that's a loadout that I'm gonna run with. Let's take care of the armor here. Drop it down to 3. In my opinion, if you see my other builds, 3 armor is sufficient to keep you from getting opened up by friendly fire or like just random lucky pot shot from a flanking enemy. Anything more than that, and I believe that you're seriously compromising your ability to trade. Okay, just about done with the armor. Now what have we got? We have an AMS here. I'm like so tempted to pick up an AMS for this version of the mech, just because the ECM changed today, reducing the radius from 180 meters to 90 meters. I'm anticipating that the LRMs are going to be real, but at the same time with the PPCs, like, oh god, it runs hot. So I think we're just going to try to rely on good positioning and cover and intelligent advancing on the enemy to keep us alive rather than stuffing an AMS in here. But I may have to reconsider depending on how matches are playing. Okay, so that leaves us with 4 tons for double heat sinks. And I feel pretty good about this build, actually. I mean, we've got good armor. We didn't really shave a whole lot of armor off anywhere. We've got a fairly fast XL at 64 kph. Heat efficiency is 1.2. It's okay. It's not the best, but it's not the worst either. So yeah, I mean, we've made use of just about every internal slot, maximized the mech that way. So yeah, I mean, even though it's not a meta build, I feel like we're min-maxing the mech pretty good here. So I feel confident that we're gonna have some pretty good results. Let's see. I have an AC5 cooldown module. Let's pick that up. Let's pick up the PPC range module that came with the pack. Save that. Oh, and let's not forget the consumables. I need my cool shots. Oh, good lord, server. Take your sweet time, why don't you? Okay. I think the last step is setting up the weapon groups. I think it's going to be pretty simple. I think 3 or 4 weapon groups. So I don't need 5 or 6. This isn't like a super complicated mixed build. It's just it's a pretty mech though. Okay, PPCs with auto cannons on group 1, PPCs with medium lasers and auto cannons group 2, auto cannons and PPCs group 3 when you're running close range and hot but still not too hot, and then just the auto cannons for when you really are just completely out of heat. Okay. Well, I think that's just about everything. Oh no, cockpit, of course. Gotta put some cool stuff on here. Standing. I think I still have a Phoenix left. I already put them in my other variants I was messing around in. Phoenix. Another Phoenix. And then the Warhorn. Yay! Hopefully we'll get to hear the new Warhorn in action. Actually, you know what? Let's make use of something for once. They put in this new feature. Let's preview the Warhorn. That's pretty cool. Hey! Little Phoenix. Cool. Yeah, this preview feature, I feel like with the new Steam users coming in, I feel like even if they're not buying mech packs, microtransactions will greatly be benefited by having this preview for Warhorns, because everyone loves to hear their Warhorn go off when they get a kill, and it also helps make your mech feel like it's your own. So, cool. Alright. Alright, so I think the mech's built. I've got it pimped out with some Warhorns and stuff. We're just going to roll with the default colors for now because I'm unoriginal like that and have no artistic expression whatsoever. I just kill stuff. I'm a machine. Alright, let's get to it. So I just came off a 780 2 damage match, I believe. Best one so far with this build. Basically, it's funny that I posted the Orion a couple of days ago, and this plays a lot like the Orion. The PVCs and the auto cannons really need to hold your ground at like medium long range. That's where you engage from. Clan laser bomb at Clan Gauss laser can't really touch you very well at 600 meters, so that's where you kind of want to stay. Not sure this is the right call right now since our light mechs aren't scouting, but I'm going to go ahead and stay water side and see if I can stretch out this range advantage for all it's worth. Engage from the distance that favors my weapons loadout. Come on. Oh, there's one. What? Oh no, he's coming for me. Oh no. What am I gonna do?
Target acquired.
Sweet. Thanks for the help. Another boat out in the water.
Acquired. Warning, incoming missile. New target acquired. Incoming missile.
Eef. Not so hot.
New target acquired.
Dude, I fucking love it when I sacrifice my mech going one-on-one. I beat the shit. I give us a 1 mech lead and it's like nothing.
New target
What are we
acquired.
gonna do now, George? Nothing.
New target acquired.
Open CT. I mean, it's over now.
New target acquired.
I don't know what to say.
New
Just
target
maneuvering into
acquired.
the open.
Incoming missile. New target acquired.
About to get the shit beat out of me. No, these dudes won't fucking play aggressive.
New target acquired.
Usual bullshit.
Center torso critical damage. New target acquired. New target acquired.
I'm gonna have to hold down the left flank by myself, or they're gonna just come sweeping through.
New target acquired. Target destroyed.
Peace. Gotta love that fucking pinpoint damage against lights. People are always afraid to use
Target
ballistics
acquired.
against lights, and it's
New
like,
target
dude, are you kidding?
acquired.
They're so good. Oh dear, they're looking at me.
New target
They're looking at
acquired.
me. Yes, dude. See you, right? Oh, he's lagged. I should Stay engaged then. He's also behind something.
New target acquired. New target acquired.
Still in the fight somehow, but I'm gonna buy it shortly. I just feel it.
New
coming
target
on.
acquired.
Not before I scrap an enemy mech. Oh god. I'm so beat up. But the good news is, like I anticipated, basically this mech rolls damage innately as long as you just keep looking at the enemy.
New target
Next dead, you
acquired.
always gotta double check for the real death. Oh shit. Worth it.
Target
Had to use my
acquired.
last mini cool shot, but it was worth it. Get that kill. Anyway, like I was saying, if you look at my mech's damage, I haven't really been torso twisting that much. Just kind of
New target acquired. Target destroyed.
letting the mech innately roll damage via its good
New
frontal
target
cross-section hitboxes.
Target
And
acquired.
this loadout, despite the fact that it runs hot per se,
Target destroyed.
it's actually not bad because you have the ballistics to fall back on. So yeah, I mean, your alphas put you at pretty high heat, but you have the ballistics to fall back on, which is always one of the strengths of mixed loadouts, and something that frankly I think people forget about a lot of times. And yeah, so there it is, 730 damage. Not the best damage score I've had so far. I did do better last match with 782 or something like that, but I hope this illustrated the strength of this mech's mixed loadout, how to engage at a range that you're trading well in, and then also the hitboxes that has, they're pretty good, realistically. Yeah, they're pretty good. Oh, missile boat, 8R. Beat me on damage, lame, but he didn't beat me on kills, so suck it, nerd. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this Marauder video, and good hunting out there, mech warriors.